Let's finish this Batman franchise once and for all. The Dark Knight Rises. Last week I reviewed The Dark Knight, now I'm here reviewing the third and final installment to the Nolan trilogy of Batman, The Dark Knight Rises. Yes, okay, before all you haters out there start hating on this movie, I teased you a little last week. What do I think about this movie? I love this movie. Honestly, I rather watch this one than the first one. This is a perfect ending to this trilogy. A perfect ending. It wraps everything up. There's like one, two things I don't like about this movie, but that is it. This is a perfect ending, and it's especially really good after the amazing Dark Knight movie. So let's get right into it, because next week is Batman vs Superman, so I am excited for that movie. So Dark Knight Rises is about like 4 years after the Dark Knight, spoiler alert for the Dark Knight, by the way, after Harvey Dent has died, whatever. Gary Oldman, Gordon is now, he's taking off Gotham, he's taking everything up. The mob is starting to rise up again, because Batman, Bruce Wayne, they're gone. After what happened to Harvey Dent, after him becoming the Knight, after him becoming a vigilante, Batman's gone, and so is Bruce Wayne, until Catwoman, played by Anne Hathaway, who I think did a really good job, not as good as the old lady in the old movies, but Anne Hathaway did a really good job, and she looked amazing in that skin-tight suit. I'm sorry, I'm 16. So, after she steals something from him, he gets back into it, he's getting into it, and then there's a guy, played by Tom Hardy plays, and that is Bane, and this Bane's different from the old one, who's like, Bane! No, this one has a mask, and he talks like this the whole movie. And so he's taking over Gotham, and he's doing a plan that was an old plan that we will talk about toward the end with spoilers and everything. Again, this will contain spoilers if I didn't say that, but here we go. What do you think of this movie? Honestly, like I said, this is a perfect ending to this trilogy, in all honesty. Yeah, Heath Ledger, it was great and all, but this movie, Christopher Nolan did Inception, got nominated for an Oscar, I'm pretty sure, didn't he? I'm pretty sure, he should have. After he did Inception, he was huge, big time. He was already big because of The Dark Knight, then Inception, now he's doing this, and this franchise grew even more. This movie is action-packed. The fight sequences are amazingly filmed. Amazing, especially the fight scene between Bane and Batman. When Batman breaks his back, it is painful. It's amazing. The score is made by Hans Zimmer. Bane's score is great. And I don't care what people say. I love the beginning scene when Bane crashes their plane. I love it how he's singing the mask, whatever, and he's like, you got yourself caught, what are you gonna do? He's like, you need it, and Bane's like, we're gonna crush this plane, and then he's like, and he breaks off the thing, and they start attacking from another plane, and it's filmed like, I love the directing being, and the music with all the men cheers like, like, you know what I mean if you've seen it. That music gives me chills, whatever, and when Bane pops out of the plane and it falls, whatever, it's like the music cuts off. That is a way to open this movie. I love the opening scene. Just like The Dark Knight, it had an amazing opening scene. But throughout the movie, there's great things. Like, again, Christian Bale's Bruce Wayne and Batman. Amazing job, especially when all the police are just chasing after him and he gets, like, stuck in the center. He looks up, whatever, in the helicopter. And, like, when Bane robs the stock market, he has those people on his motorcycle, and it's really intense. And Batman's like, boom, boom, and he's picking them off one by one. It's great. It's intense. The action is filmed great, and the sound is amazing. If you watch this on Blu-ray, high definition surround sound, it's great. But Tom Hardy is amazing as Bane. I don't care if people say, I like the voice, I like everything about him. He is ripped too. He does a really good job in this movie. And he's not as good as Heath Ledger, but he did a damn good job. Gary Oldman, of course, does a good job. Joseph Gordon-Levitt, who was also in Inception, was like, hey, you want to be in my movie? He's like, sure, I'll be in your movie, Mr. Nolan. So he came and did it, and now he's in it, and guess what? Spoiler alert again. He's Robin, and everyone knew that, and before, this is when I started getting to more of the movie news, whatever, so I was like speculating, and I knew, going to me, I was like, he's gonna be Robin, he's gonna be Robin. At the very end, guess what? You should leave your real name in. What's that? Robin. He's like, yeah. So then he goes Robin, he finds the Batcave, whatever. At the very end, when Batman goes off into the thing, and he drops the bomb, whatever, and he blows up, and the nuke blows up, whatever, and supposedly Batman died, whatever. I like that ending, because it's super, super interesting to think about that. And back then, I speculated that Superman saved them. They were setting up for, like, this and that, and they're like, oh, wait, we're scrapping everything, the new DC universe, and all that. I was like, oh my gosh. But overall, this trilogy is great. Anne Hathaway is great. Tom Hardy's great. The intense action scenes are great, especially when Christian Bale breaks his back and he has to climb out of the freaking the cave thing. And that scene is great when he's tied around. He doesn't use a tie around. He just climbs up. If he falls, he's dead. It's intense. Christopher Nolan's directing is beautiful. The cinematography is great. The music's great. The action scenes are filmed great. And I don't care. People are like, this is not filmed great. It's filmed great. And again, my only gripes, Anne Hathaway, in my opinion, is a little underused. And my biggest issue, and everyone else's issue, and it's kind of a joke now. How in the hell did Bruce Wayne get back into Gotham? Like, he gets out of the cave thing, and all the music comes on. It's like all inspirational. And the next scene shows Anne Hathaway, whatever, and a couple mugglers, whatever, and Bruce Wayne just comes out of nowhere. You're like, how did you get back? Even when I was like watching on I remember seeing this at midnight release, packed out. I remember everyone was so excited because it was the sequel to The Dark Knight. I will never forget that midnight. Like, I went with a group of friends. We all sat there and we watched it. It was intense. It was amazing. And I love the time. I don't care if people are like, it's way too long. I love this movie. It's a great ending. I still like Dark Knight better because of Heath Ledger. But man, I'm telling you, this is a perfect ending to this trilogy. And I love this movie. I really do like this movie. And that's why I'm going to give the movie, of course, an A+. This trilogy it's something I can watch once a year. It's a great trilogy. And I love talking about these movies because it's some of the best film directing that we've got in the past 10 years. Honestly, the Dark Knight trilogy is an amazing trilogy and it's a must-see in my opinion. So now, we have one more movie to review, and that will come on Wednesday because next Sunday, of course, I'll have seen Batman vs. Superman twice. And that movie this Wednesday, or it might be Tuesday, I don't know yet. It will be out before Thursday, and that movie is Man of Steel. Yes, I'm reviewing the one that started the DC Universe. It will come out on either Tuesday night or Wednesday. I will have it out by Wednesday or Tuesday. I promise. I will not let this one down. But Thursday night, guys, is the big night. I got the tickets. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to see this damn movie. I cannot wait. I'm so hyped. But then again, I am worried. So anyway, guys enjoyed this review, and I will see you guys next time.